1,
2.
Blowing the shoulder out.
Just want to try something.
What, more fuel to it, or?
Yeah, just only in mid-range, like particularly where you're trying to
Open it up again almost.
really give it some gas off and stepping off that.
Yeah, okay, when you're in that like
Yep.
The engines sound good enough, eh? Is he still got standard ignition? Because they're making big gains just with that. Yeah.
I actually think it makes that easier.
Way easier.
Yeah.
That's where I noticed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because before I was tagging it a lot,
Yes.
and that it was just like, get me over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It almost got smoother.
Yeah. Well, that's what it will do.
Yeah.
Today, really doing our first test for the year, first official test, so we're going to stay here as long as it takes to get things right.
Feels good, eh?
It's very similar, or just?
I think it feels smoother.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, what's a torque map? So it's.
I like it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
So it's enhanced more what I was trying to achieve before with fuel.
like this is good.
Yes.
Out of the turns I can be third or even fourth and it lugs, but it still picks up quicker.
Yes. Yes.
And no, I like it.
He's obviously enjoying it.
Oh, he loves it. And then
So it's making big gains.
yeah,
So how many different settings you got? 8, 9.
I've got 9.
And you've tried 3.
Yep.
I think that if you ask anybody in the pits, other than the people that already own teams, they would say that CDR is the premier team in Australia. I think that's true. You know, I think it is. They have a good bunch of guys that have been around the sport for a very long time. They have a ton of knowledge.
That's awesome, buddy.
Feel
You're
good.
really, yeah, you are, aren't you? You're really liking it.
Yeah, I really feel comfortable. I think the bike's really good.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely working with Craig and all the guys at CDR has been awesome this year. You know, the outfit's really professional, and you know, everyone on the outside in, they see how professional it's ran, and it's no different when you're inside of it and you know you're working with the guys. They've got one job, and that job is to go out and win, and they give everything to go and achieve that goal.
What do you want to do tomorrow? Is
Send it straight to Brisbane.
fucking
Nah, you got some more to do.
I'm gonna race it. Oh, I'm telling you, mate.
Yeah, you got it.
With these indoors, they're certainly a different beast, and the number one thing first is to qualify for the main. That's our number one priority, because it's very easy not to do that, you know? So we just need to really keep our focus at the job at hand, step by step, don't get ahead of ourselves. From a team practical or tactical point of view, we really need to make these first few rounds count, because anything can happen after that. With this being round one, you know, obviously you can't win the championship at round one, but you can go a long way losing it. So we need to be really focused tonight, particularly with this style of racing. But let's just make sure we get out of here clean and keep the first 3 rounds in particular focused on, because we might be able to get to a point, the last 2 rounds, we can bring it home from there almost. I firmly believe, and we believe here, that there's no doubt in my mind, as far as the speed, we've got the speed. We've got the equipment, the speed, and the team. We've got that. We just need to be smart. This championship is ours there if we want to get it.
2. Good hands.
Let's hold that for a second.
What do you reckon about the start? Which grid?
Depends how much they've cleaned up that line. Like in practice, like, I still think towards the inside.
Oh yeah, you've got to. Because everybody's going to run long in that first.
Like, okay, you qualify first, you take gate 1, you know? Like,
Yeah.
You can take gate 2, guarantee the next 1 or 2 guys are going to take gate 1.
Yeah, I know.
Honda have won a few Supercross titles now, and we always want to try and take them off the top step. I think we're going to race clean and we'll race hard, but you know, I want to win a championship for Yamaha, and it's going to be hard, obviously, with Justin here and Betty. See Brayden, man? Come on, boy, let's tyre tap over and then triple out. It was pretty fast. Let's go, let's go! Me too, you can do it, you can do it! So close though. There's like a second from all like first back to 10.
I'm just overriding a bit.
Don't worry about it, you nailed it, you're doing good, you're doing good.
Not feeling it yet? No, I'm feeling it. It gets a bit tough. Like, every time, I've only put 1 lap together. Every time you go fast, the corners are that flying out. I spun out like 4 times. I know we had time from those.
Yeah. You see Brayden doing that wheel tap?
Yeah. So he's going 3 table single. He's going 3 then table single, but every time I go to set up for it, there's like no corner left. Like it's just like a hard edge. You know? I just spun out every time. I thought I would have been way further back.
Oh, really? What about rear tyre?
Nah, stick with that.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like I want to. Like you're right in front of you. I'm still losing the front end a little bit.
Yeah. I can see sometimes that.
I know everybody is.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one spot that we can just be. Like those things that happen, you know, 3 or 4 times and all that.
Yes.
And the dirt is a bit shitty and like big crumbly. So if we can fix that, it'll make that lap speed be super comfortable all the time. Like it's kind of comfortable anyway, but you're pushing the front, or you know, I'm fighting it all the time to be able to do that. So for me, it's tight in there.
You think the only thing you can do is capitalise on other people's mistakes?
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
It's not did anyone make mistakes though, you know what I mean? Like tiny ones.
Did you see me at all signalling? No.
Yeah, I did say third once. I didn't want to look. So I thought you'd be saying that.
If I run out of fingers.
Yeah. Bit bigger than 65, you reckon?
All my life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus.
mentality to this, just because of the close quarters, you understand that the racing will be tight, so you've got to manage the amount of risk. There's always going to be risk out there because of how close it is, but you've got to manage it in the best way possible and be calculated on what happens, when it happens, and how it happens.
Bill Patrick, 2 good in section top. And Jonty Hatton takes the transfer spot.
These tight indoor tracks do require a different mindset. You need to be really, really aggressive, but make your passes stick.
You are number one. You are. Be patient and be smart. Green flag, you got this.
But probably most of all, only 10 guys qualify down. So, you know, they're only taking 4 from each heat. Getting through to the main is your first priority. And once you're there, being aggressive, smart and fast.
Justin has a tendency, his last championships here have gone a certain direction, always, and I think that early pressure will definitely leave the championship open for longer.
No mistakes, Dan, no mistakes. Quick them laps, quick the laps, quick laps.
He got 4th, right? Yeah, but he's sticking in. Hey, what's your heart rate right now?
190.
Hey, that 3-digit guy was fighting him. Oh my God. You were hanging it out.
Hanging it out, all right.
I'm a little bit twisted, I don't know what it is. Maybe front end or bars.
You know, the track's falling apart, but it's good fun. I hope everyone has an awesome night. I mean, we're going to be riding along the boards, and it's going to be intense, but I'm here to win. I really want to win. Put into work, so it's a good, heavy competition, but it's a far better one this time.
Yeah.
But, you know, Justin is an incredible rider, you know, has some really good success over in America, has crushed it here in Australia for the last couple of years. You know, he's riding well, I just need to be better.
And you're right, like 8 laps, it still felt like that was 8, it still felt like it's still, it's weird because it's so short, but it's so short, it's still, double that, almost.
Aggressive and smooth, Dan, aggressive and smooth. Every lap, every lap.
You are number one. Believe, you are number one.
Come on, Rito! You've got to pass him!
Bad luck, buddy. Wait, you are so much faster. You could. No, that's it. What happened? Just slid a bit out the gate?
Out the gate,
Yeah, alright.
What happened? I don't think you just quite jumped. Spun, did you?
Drink?
Let's try and.
You know, your teammates, you're under the same truck and you're given the same equipment, you know, you always do want to beat your teammate. But in saying that, if you don't win the race or you don't get on the podium because of something's happened, you want your teammate to be on the podium and you want him to be winning for the sponsors.
I've got a decent jump. Yeah. I didn't think you got the jump. I think it was like as I went over, I'd spun. So. It's surprisingly how quick it can set your pace. Yeah.
At the end of the day, if we were coming down the last round, there was a couple of points between us, there was nothing that Craig could say that would stop one of us going after the other one.
Yeah, physically I felt fine. I just rode pretty tight. I kind of felt, I jumped in a Medi's pace and I got stuck there. And I tried to fix it and I rode just tight. I should have been more aggressive at the start.
You know, we haven't had the team talk as such, but I know it's going to be along those lines as well. We both want you to do really well. Try not to put each other on the ground. You know, it's going to be along those lines, and that's the smartest way to approach this. But still, at the end of the day, like if a position needs to be made, if I know I need to be 2 positions up or closer to somebody else, then I will be aggressive to make that happen.
We
It's really interesting dynamic because you've got the young buck who's, you know, Luke Clout, who's all about it, you know. Boom, bang, get out there, let's make this happen. And Dan Reardon, who's older, smart guy. So you've got the new kid on the block and the old experienced guy. So I can see a few feathers getting ruffled. Yeah. You know, there's been many a times when it feels like you got, you know, one guy in the blue corner, one guy in the red corner, and you ring the bell and they come out.
That's all right. It's all right. It's a bit of a hard subject, but you know, if you can be the first teammate home, it's definitely the better feeling.
Look, up, he just hit the back of me. How did you see it? I didn't see it.
I just anticipated what we were going to do.
A fly held it. One of the box. Yeah, man. I would have had second over. I know.
You never want to take the spirit out of your riders, of course, so you let them, you know, you take the dog off the leash when you put them on the starting line.
Cloudy's just young, he didn't know what I was doing. It wasn't bad at all. I just hugged the inside. I knew he was going to try and square me up.
Gotta come back out. No, it's just racing.
I saw it like that, and he lost momentum.
When you come in from a race, you're heated.
Yeah, I don't think
I knew.
I really don't.
I messed up that section. I couldn't triple out. And if I was me, I would have squared me up. So I just turned like super tight. I just turned on a dime kind of thing, you know.
It seemed like you went like that.
Yeah.
And stopped, and you kind of didn't anticipate it stopping. That's how I saw it.
You don't want them to take each other out. But I understand it happens, particularly in indoor racing. It really highlights that sort of aggression.
Dude, them whoops were rowdy, man. Like, I couldn't pick a line. I started going to the right, and then there was ones that like this, and I'm like, that's not good. So you'd miss one and hit one. And
yeah, my shins were involved.
Good job, man. Yeah, good job, boys. Mate, we could have come out of here. I mean, Dan nearly did. Like, it could have been a lot worse for the indoor. We don't have to worry about the 10 gates anymore.
And I'm sure there's got to be tense moments, but I think they're good guys, and we've got a lot of mature people in CDR, and I think it's not just me, but collectively we'll manage the situation. But if we have to put out a few bushfires, we'll do that. Yeah, it was a good night. I think the stress that we all had, all of us, it's come out now through the week as we know what can happen in an indoor. You know, only the top 4 in each heat qualify to the main. So it's really easy not to qualify. So we did that. Dan did it the hard way. Luke won his heat, so that was great. In fact, both the riders were riding really good. The first of the finals was a little bit hectic. You know, the riders didn't get such a good start and had to sort of battle their way through and went, what did they go, 3 and 4? So then the second race was a lot better. They come out of the first turn in 3rd and 4th and raced around. Luke, basically Dan and Luke were fighting for 2nd place by about halfway. And then, you know, Luke fell down trying to pass Dan. And so that gave Dan 2nd overall and Luke 3rd. But we'll take that. I mean, the start of to go through 2 and 3 at the start of the championship and fill the podium, basically, it's, you know, we'll take it all day long. So I'm pretty happy. I know the riders rode really, really well, and the team performed well. The bikes look good, so we're a really solid start. So we can build from here.